Hi, welcome to Midlife Crises, the channel where you learn how to own, manage, and rent an investment property beach house. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about the construction and the very important element that I had to get before I could even start anything. So this is a video of the garage. This is where all this furniture had to get moved out and sold. Um, I'm going to be building 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in this space, making it into a living area, and raising the floor. So the floor is going to be coming up where that top of the couch is. That's going to be the entryway into the rest of the house. But so one big issue I had was I couldn't find someone that knew what they were doing. Plenty of guys that do work, but there are just a handful of them that actually know the different rules and regulations, working with the city, the different types of permits, all of that stuff. So the contractor that I finally ended up with, he would not touch my property until I got this thing, which is an elevation certificate. And I had to kind of go through a survey company. I had to sign up with a survey company to do this, and it's a good thing I did, because I got this because I had another issue with the bulkhead in the backyard. I have another video on that, but they produced this elevation certificate. This is a FEMA form. It's with DHS. They fill it out. They come out. They do the measurements. A lot of the stuff in here is kind of Greek to me. I don't understand most of it, because they're talking about flood zones and this and that. I do know that my house is in the X flood zone, but this right here, this number right here is the most important element. The contractor was not going to start work on my house without knowing. What this means is that I am 9 feet above, like the 9 feet above sea level, and so that means that when he puts in his applies for permits and all of that, the city's not going to refuse to do the work. Refuse that or basically, we would get a we would apply for the permit, and it would get denied if the house was not at an adequate height to do the construction. There's all kinds of other stuff in here, and the bottom, they took pictures of the house. This is the front of the house. This is the back of the house and the sides of the house. And then they went ahead and did a physical survey of the property, and he needed this because he needed to know the exact length and all of that for the garage. So just to acclimate you how this sits. This is the porch, the walk-up porch. This is the concrete driveway. This right here is the garage that goes all the way back to the back of the house. And over here we've got the hot tub, which we got rid of. There's a video on that. The pool, and then there's a retaining wall that goes around the pool. And then there's a deck that goes upstairs. There's another entryway to get in the house upstairs. There's also a generator that came with the property. I don't know if that works or not, but so this over here shows the bulkhead and the 10-foot strip of land that I do not own. I have another video that talks about how that keeps me up at night, and how I'm going through the purchase of that strip of land, because this bulkhead right here is very old, and if it breaks, well, I can't do anything. I can't fix that bulkhead because I don't own this property. So I have a whole another video on that. So anyway, this is I wanted to share this with you because if you're looking to do any type of construction on a beach house, you need a physical survey and you need an elevation certificate. And the other part of getting an elevation certificate is that, very important this is that when you apply for flood insurance, if you submit an elevation certificate to the insurance company, your premium will be reduced, because now it's telling the insurance company that you're so many feet off the ground. They have no way of knowing that without an elevation certificate. And a part of I probably will have another video on getting house insurance. One key to that is make sure that you go and find an insurance agent. Just don't start calling up random insurance companies trying to get the best quote. Go with an insurance agent and let them do the work for you. And I was initially priced out at $5,500 per year at the high end, and I got it all the way to less than half of that just by going through an insurance agent. So, and that's not the flood insurance. I'm talking about the actual home insurance. But the insurance agent will walk you through buying flood insurance, buying home insurance, all of that. And anyway, thanks for tuning in.